old Mike. Let's watch him. Very lively. It says on your T-shirt, Blitz, voice of a generation. What's the voice saying?
What's the voice saying, Carl?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, and that the song...
What do you think it's saying?
I have no idea, pal. First day I've met you.
Have you listened to the album?
I've never heard the album. The song you've just played is New Age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's all this sort of... What is it, a facade that you're trying to... You've got something for the kids, some sort of answer? Is that just a facade in that you're making money out of it, or have you got an answer?
No.
No, we ain't got an answer, but nobody else has who pretends that they have.
So why Voice of a Generation? I mean, it sounds great, but what's behind it? What's the
it
generation
is the voice of a
saying?
generation, isn't it? Like, in all the papers you had, I mean, that's just a middle-class paper. That ain't the voice of a generation. It's the voice of a few art students pissing about. That's not really the voice of a generation.
So the voice is saying nothing? Yeah, OK, fair enough. What about the fact... Are you happy about the fact that your prospect every night, or when you're playing, is that you're playing to a lot of bobbing, spiky heads, the same old crowd, the same thing?
How do you know I'm playing to them?
Have you been to a Blitz gig?
You've told me I'm going to one
When?
tonight.
I haven't just told you, have you?
You certainly have, pal.
When?
So is it... I mean, you're playing to a punk audience, right?
Yeah.
You're playing to Rastas.
What's the punk audience?
No, what's the punk?
At the end of the day, the music's the same as it was in 1977. All the arguments that are made against heavy metal could be attributed to this, right or wrong.
You're
You're stuck in a rut, right?
Well, there
No,
could be
we're not.
attributed to the Pale Fountains and to Cabaret Voltaire.
Not stuck in her up because we're making a living out of it. That's not in us, is it?
Well, you must be. I mean, musically, it's the same old thing. Well, when the audience has been to a Blitz gig, right, and they're all fueled up, what's their head full of? Nothing, or has it got some new thought in it?
Well, if we've got a ship P8, it's full of nothing and beer. Yeah.
So, and you think that is the essence of life?
I think that's
right?
shit. I think that's depressing.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to change.
That's
So-
what
so-
And the band should be given a chance to develop right. So,
Yeah.
Voice of a Generation.
So how long's it been going?
Right,
the
was the
band?
Voice of a Generation.
Yeah.
That's a statement that was released earlier this year. I want to go on from there. We need the chance to go on from there.
Sending the corruption on which you are sad. Tell me one thing. Tell me this and that.
But if you go up your own arse and go all arty-farty like the people that are getting into the African and the Asian
What?
rhythms, right, and saying it's new, and it's not new, it's crap.
Well, that's your opinion. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's your
I mean,
opinion,
you-
isn't
it?
I'm not saying,
In
I'm not
English,
saying what
it's-
you're doing is bad.
Yeah, but
I'm just
you
saying,
try-
that, are
you
you
try
happy
like
to be
say,
stuck in a rut? You say you're not
We're
stuck
not
in a
stuck
rut.
in a rut, no.
We're changing. This
So
is...
what are you going to be doing next year? You were doing this last year.
We weren't
So
doing this last
you
year.
say this sound is different now.
This is different from... You've not... It's difficult talking to you about it because you haven't listened to the album,
But
so
it's
you don't know what
difficult for me
you're talking
because
about.
that would have stuck in 1977 bang on. You could
Yeah.
have been there at the
What's wrong with
Vortex.
that? Well,
Because
look
it's
at some of the
past.
look at some of the attitudes they get in modern music today, though. They're not saying anything. You're trying to say that our album's invalid, right? But it is a voice of generation. If you just look what it's about threat of nuclear war, right? All that about being unemployed, right? It might not be trending to go on about it anymore, which it isn't, right? By all these newspapers, right? They're not giving that angle at all. They're all just decadent, aren't they? Like Berlin before the war. And look what happened to that.
Yeah, but all this is, I mean, it's...
Have you got any alternatives?
Well, I've got one alternative, yeah. For a start off, by being what I consider and many other people stuck in a rut. As much as the music's all right, you're stuck in a rut. It's like an ostrich with his head in the sand. I mean, are you so what you're saying, all this is entertainment. You're not
No.
providing any answers.
No, what we're saying
There
is
is.
there's no answers to be found. Right?
It's out of
The
my hands
questions.
to provide answers, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's out of my hands to provide answers.
So whose is it? Politicians? Do you think
There
they've
aren't
got
any
the
answers.
answers?
It's the
They've
questions.
got
Exactly, they haven't.
Isn't it? It's the questions that
Yeah, but
count.
you're not making. I couldn't even tell what you're saying. So, I mean, that's an old thing that when everybody used to say that to Joe Strummer, he'd say, "Well, it don't matter," but it does matter now. I want to know what he's saying.
Well, now it doesn't matter. Now,
Well,
it's,
tell me-
now
tell me-
it's really hip to be fashionably decadent.
I'm bothered about the music from the point of view if there's anything of any meaning behind it. You say it's not.
Listen
One minute
to the
you're saying
album,
to me,
then.
no. 1 minute you're saying to me that it's entertainment, then the next minute you say there's something behind it, and
No,
apparently
It's
you can't say what.
it's like the trouble with all this is that what comes across is one facet, right? Like a diamond. You just get one plane, but there's loads of different planes. Right?
Okay,
Is that fair enough?
that's fair. So if
So
things
what
go,
I'm saying is we only get the chance to come across with this single, playing one thing. That's part of a great big thing, which is what the Blitz is about. And if you start pissing about with all this superficial decadent crap, which is hip at the
Like
moment,
junkies.
and you put like really shitty playing in
well,
it,
you're bringing that in, or I'm not bringing that.
and then you put a message on the top, the only people that are going to listen to you are the people that already agree with you anyway.
So I'm going to pull it out in a minute. And I'm going to pull it out in a second. Okay.